Hi everyone. Well, here we are, with the exception of my arcade games. This will be my last collection video, and it is the much asked for and requested PlayStation 2 video. I actually have, after the Nintendo 64, the most games for any single console for the PlayStation 2. So we have here quite a lot, over 100 games. So I probably won't be going as in-depth as with the other videos for any given game. So I guess I'll just go through these quite speedily. But still, this will probably be a two-part video. But let's start cracking here. First, we have some iToy action, iToy play, and iToy Sega Superstars. And actually, probably the only real game for the iToy Anti-Grav. Nice game. This is actually interesting because it's made by Harmonix, the people who made the first Guitar Hero, and after that the Rock Band games as well. And I also have here Harmonix's first games for the PlayStation 2, Frequency and Amplitude. Now these rhythm games, you get the feeling that they really were the precursor of the Guitar Hero series, somewhat similar. Nice piece of history there. And then we have, this is a promo version, but still a full game, Castlevania Curse of Darkness, and Phantasy Star Universe Ambition of the Illuminus. I actually have the original Phantasy Star Universe for the 360, and this add-on or the sequel for the PlayStation 2. I haven't played it on the PlayStation 2, just for the 360. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, Beyond Good and Evil, Dead or Alive 2. I actually have this for the Sega Naomi, but a console port doesn't hurt. Deus Ex. Then we have Devil May Cry 1, 2 and 3. And this is actually the Dante's Awakening Special Edition of number 3. A significant trio of games. Then we have, was this a launch game? Yeah, I bet it was. Fantavision, really simplistic in today's world, but actually this was the first DVD-based game. Before this, the other launch games were CD-based, with the blue back to the CD. Freakout. Not that special of a game, but again made by Treasure, so I just had to have it. God Hand, and this is still sealed. I have played it. A funky game, a bit too difficult for me, so I keep it sealed. God of War 1 and the special edition of 2, and I have 1 still sealed as well. Really beautiful games, especially God of War 2, one of the best, some of the best graphics on the PS2, or some of the best graphics of the entire generation, even. Then we have a promo of Grand Theft Auto 3 and a Liberty City Stories. I actually have the whole main trilogy for the Xbox. I prefer it on that platform, but these are just the two I have for the PlayStation 2. Gran Turismo 3, still have to get 4, even though I'm not that much of a driving guy. Guilty Gear Isuka, the 4-player fighting game. Half-Life, the only console port, because the Nintendo 64 port never came through, and the Dreamcast port was finished but was never released. Ico, sure how to pronounce it. This is the original cardboard copy, and some of the best, one of the best games for the PlayStation 2. Really significant. Actually, still missing 1 and 3. I have here Jak 2 Renegade. Killer 7, this is still sealed. I played it through on the GameCube, on the original platform. Great game. Again sealed, got it for cheap. King Kong, a limited collector's edition. Klonoa 2, Lunate's Veil. Then we have here Manhunt 1 and a promo version of 2. Dark stuff. And here representing Finland, Max Payne 2, and I know I'm a bad Finn because I don't have 1 yet. Naturally I've played it through, and naturally I'm gonna get it, but here is Max Payne 2. Really nice games, and naturally we Finns are proud of this series. And now that Rockstar is making number 3 on its own and it's looking horrible, we can only look forward to Alan Wake, which is made by the same people here in Finland. Megaman X7, I have all the X games minus X3 for the Super Nintendo, still have to get this. And well, but you know, X7 when they used 3D graphics and all that stuff, you know, it just lost something in the translation. Probably the worst of the X series, but you know, still it has its moments. King of Fighters 11 and King of Fighters Maximum Impact 2. Now I really don't like the 3D King of Fighters, but I do like the 2D fighters even more so. I just have this, I do have the Sammy Atomis Wave arcade platform. I just don't have the means to play it yet. Still missing a few cables here and there, and then I will get King of Fighters 11 as the arcade original, but here it is on the PlayStation 2 in promo form. Metal Gear Solid 2. Again, one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 2. I prefer this over numbers 1 and 3, for sure. Then we have here the Substance version, and we got number 3. This is the limited steel book edition, one still sealed, and finally we have the Subsistence version with the 3 discs and all that, you know, fantastic games. I really don't get when people say that, oh, they don't get the plot, or you know, it's just too over the top. No, it isn't. It's just brilliant. Myst 3 Exile. I'm not that big of a fan of Myst, but you know, it is a phenomenon, so I have to have this. And this is really special. This actually has the official strategy guide included in the normal game version. So how many games can say that? You know, how many games require that? You know, you get the strategy guide when you buy the game. Well, Okami, brilliant Zelda type adventure game. Psychonauts, have this for the Xbox, still sealed. Rez, originally on the Dreamcast, but still brilliant on the PlayStation 2. You should get it if you don't have it. Shadow of the Colossus. Not one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 2, but the favorite game on the PlayStation 2. The best, in my opinion. Have one sealed here as well. Beautiful graphics, beautiful atmosphere, you know, in many ways more than a game. It's art. Sega's Shinobi. Then we have here Silent Hill 2, 3 and 4. I really like number 4. People don't give it enough credit, but I find it absolutely terrifying. Nice games. Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. Taiga no Tachiin, Japanese game. We have the original Transformers, not the movie tie-in, but the original. This was really a surprise back when it came out. This was really good, not a typical licensed game at all, and this really cool cardboard box as well. Well, that's part number 1 of my PlayStation 2 collection, and tune in for number 2 soon. Thanks.